Glacial Blast, go burr! It's a really bad hit, but oh well. As I was saying, Glacial Blast, go burr. And that's why Magic Build can be better than Fizbin. And then it's like, ooh, it's scary, there's a bunch of ads and stuff, but it's just like, just kill him beforehand. Alright, and that's a dead Shiva. Alright, so I need one brief second here to get Fusion Rando set up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave this up for a second. There's that. Seeds. Give me one sec. I know it's probably loud, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, geez, actually, hold on. Okay. Hold up. We're going to do that, and then we're going to window capture this, drag this here. Okay, there we go. GBA layout. I do, actually, yeah, hold on. Let me use that, I guess. I don't have that one all set up, though. When this should just be fine. Actually, wait, no, I need to resize this. Hold on. Impromptu tech. All right, there we go. All right, looks like the game is a little loud, so we'll turn it down. Get rid of this. Not scripted crap. 16:9 in GBA is pretty close. So usually it's fine. So the goal of Metroid Fusion Rando is the game is open world, meaning all the cutscenes are taken out of it. You're looking for plasma beam, missiles, gravity suit, and speed booster in order to win the game. And pretty much all the item locations are randomized. There is a lot of ways you can soft lock, but none of them is, oh, you don't get the right items. Most of the soft locks are because you go to an area you don't have a way out of. Like, if I fall in a pit and I have no way to get out of the pit, that's on me for being a bad gamer and going there, rather than not having the correct equipment. Like, the equipment that exists to get me out of there is somewhere in the seed, I just haven't found it. So with the settings I use, missiles are decoupled from main missile data, meaning I can get ice missiles as my first missiles, and that allows me to use missiles. You can make it so you have to get the main missile upgrade before you can use missiles. Same with power bombs; they're decoupled, meaning I can use power bombs without actually having bombs, which in the vanilla game you can't do. But it's a randomizer setting, and it makes the world a lot more open if you do that. So it's more fun, I find. So not only, by the way, am I incredibly rusty at this, it has never been like a main speed game of mine to do Metroid Fusion. So the gameplay is not going to be as top quality as, like, you know, a good runner. But neither is the logical gameplay I follow. But you know what? It's going to be a fun time for everyone. And I'm not as bad as I could be. I have done a fair number of these seeds. So aside from some of the really, really hard tricks that aren't even in logic for this difficulty level, the gameplay should be pretty okay. Yeah, I'm back here. Is the audio balance good, by the way? I set this up very much on the fly. So I did adjust the volume a little bit because I know this is a little bit louder than my capture card is. Audio's fine. Excellent. The item bosses are randomized, but that was the only way I could go at the start. Usually you're forced to go fight Arachnus at the start. So in order to get out of his boss arena, I had to find Morph Ball before, either on him or before him. And since I didn't find it before him, it was on him. But typically the boss rewards are randomized. So my options from this point are basically Sector 1 or Sector 2. I always like to go Sector 1 first. Because usually it pays out better than Sector 2, since at this point I really can only do like 1 or 2 checks in Sector 2. I know a lot of top runners like to go Sector 2 first, but that's just not for me, dude. It's not the way I do things. But that's why I'm not a top runner. I don't play this competitively, I just do it for fun. Because it really is a really fun randomizer, and it's a great way to play the game. Except for when you soft lock, then it kind of sucks. But again, if you soft lock, it's because you did something wrong. It's not because the game didn't give you what the stuff it could give you. Alright, there's Varia, that's helpful. So Vario works the same way as original in the new randomizer. Before, Vario was pretty useless because if you got gravity, it gave you everything Varia did, and then you would get Varia, and it's just like, okay, a little bit of extra damage reduction. But now the damage reduction is split out how like it is in vanilla, and gravity doesn't give you heat protection. Like, you can walk in lava, but you'll still take full damage from the heated room because you don't have Varia. I normally don't save here, but we're going to, just in case I do something dumb and die. Normally, I would just drop down a save state, but since this is a little more professional of a setting, I'd like to avoid doing that. But if this seed forces me to do some otherwise very difficult tricks that I'm not very good at doing, I'll probably use save states. There's typically only one room where I actually need them. And that the check in that one room is so... Okay, that was an E-tank over there. So the strat there is you jump and you can barely see the corner. Oh, okay. Well, now I can just get it, so it doesn't matter. But you can barely see the corner of the item. And I believe it was an E-tank. We're just going to go over there and confirm, though. No, it was a power bomb tank, so even more useless. So early space jump is super good. Because having a space jump is basically like, okay, you can't get soft locked anymore. Like, space jump is basically, you are safe from soft locking now, because you have an out of almost every single room. There's still a few ways I can soft lock, but I need screw attack in order to get those ways, or get into the situation where those ways can happen. One nice thing about also having a space jump is you guys don't get to see me fail at wall jumps. Because I'm really bad at wall jumping. So, now that I have space jump, the game literally doesn't let you wall jump. So, why would you soft lock yourself? Because you forget it's a soft lock. Also, Plasma Beam this early is very nice. We're missing Gravity and Speed Booster for Go Mode at this point already, and we just started the seed. And the really nice thing about missing those items in particular is you're pretty guaranteed. Like, Plasma is generally the hardest thing to find. No, typically soft locking yourself is not optimal, you're right. So this is probably going to be a pretty short seed then, which is good. Because gravity and speed are the last two things we need. And those two things lock a very, very, very large amount of the harder checks in this run. So the fact that I know what I'm looking for isn't behind any of those checks is pretty huge. Oh, right. No, I also need Charge Beam. Okay, never mind. The seed's not... Could be long. I forgot. We need Charge Beam. We need Charge Beam to beat the game as well. Bruh. Alright, well, there's my screw attack. That's really cool. Screw attack is great to have early, but I need to be careful because I can now soft lock myself with this screw attack. So I need to be extra careful. Bruh. Although space jump with no high jump kind of really sucks too. But like I thought, Sector 1 paid out. It got me Varia, Plasma, and Space and Screw. So, that's a lot of major items here. Normally, you have a tracker for this stuff. I don't think there's a map tracker yet, but normally you do have a tracker that's on stream. But I don't really know how things are set up on their end, and there's no real place for it on my end. So I didn't include the tracker. Fortunately, in a Metroid game, it's pretty easy to see what you do and don't have. Just by playing the game. So Sector 2 is the sector that is notorious for soft locks. So once again, I'm going to drop down a save here. In case I do the absolute dumb and get myself soft locked. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna say I do it often, but literally the last 3 randomizers I've done after an SMT5 run, I've soft locked myself. So, you can take that for what it's worth. All right, so diffusions don't really help me at all. It's 2 extra missile damage, which I guess is useful, but overall not a great item to find. I will say it does get me out of a soft lock, though. There's one particular soft lock that diffusions get you out of. I already had an out to that particular soft lock, but it was a really difficult to execute out that I am not practiced in because it's a really tough diagonal trick shot. But now we don't have to worry about it because I just have diffusion missiles instead. No! Oh, and it's a major... Wait, am I soft locked? Hold on. Oh, no. I didn't think this through. Oh, I didn't think this through. Okay. That's why we saved. Oh, hold on. See, that's a soft lock I've never ran into before. And that is why we save. Alright, so I know there's a major there. That's something, huh? Alright, so we are going to make use of save states here. Also, I know mouse cursor, I'll fix it in a second. Okay, it's just missile data. Okay. Alright. Everything is fine. Didn't even need the save state. Yeah, space and screw early is really nice. Charge Beam could be anywhere in the seed, though. The only place Charge Beam couldn't be is on Ridley. I don't have a way to do that yet. Alright, so I'm thinking this is probably going to be power bombs or bombs. It's something. It's a major. Speed booster. Interesting. That does not help me. I mean, it does. It's very helpful. Don't get me wrong. But, alright, so bombs are probably at car keys, then. Come back in here and get my diffusions quick. I find it funny how the entrance of Sector 3, or Sector 2 here, has 3 freaking majors. All of them are pretty useless. Missile data... I mean, speed isn't useless. Oh god. Peter, what are you doing? You know what? Because I might do something dumb and go to Sector 5, you know? It's a very poor idea, but I might do it. I do have Varia. You know what? Let's check car keys first. We're gonna check car keys first. Because if it's at car keys, then I'm gonna want to go out via Sector 5, I think. Bombs! There we go. So yeah, bombs were at car keys. This check is called car keys because usually bombs are the last thing you need to get into this security room over here. And you leave your car keys under the map. And you leave your bombs under the box in this room. So that's why it's called car keys. I think it's a really cool name. Kitty. This is my cat. She's a cat. She's a very good cat. I have missile damage. I don't have power bombs. But I guess we'll do Sector 3 here. I can't check this without power bombs. I do need more missiles. Spark up the shaft. Hey, there's my charge beam. Alright, so we are missing gravity suit for go mode. That definitely disincentivizes me from going to Sector 5. Oh, I don't... Oh, no, wait, no. I was like, I need super missiles. No. Oh, no. God, I'm bad at this boss right now. Moving up. There we go. Hey, we got some missiles back. Apologies for the bad gameplay on that boss. If I were good, I would be doing the diagonal shots and stuff. But alas, I am but a scrub. Ooh. Is that my gravity suit? That could be my gravity suit. That is not gravity suit, but that is useful. Or wait, hold on. Whatever, that doesn't actually get me anything anyways, now that I think about it. Alright, so we'll peek Sector 5, I think. And then, if there's nothing in Sector 5... Or if this isn't gravity... Oh my god, it's gravity. Alright, well that's go mode. That is go mode. Oops. Bad gameplay. So this data room is a soft lock if you don't have space jump. But fortunately, we have space jump, so... Man, it's really weird just having Plasma Beam. Oh my god. There we go. You know what? Sure. I'm not the most confident. I'm pretty confident in my ability to fight SAX with this, but he's gonna be a bit longer of a fight than usual because I don't have any beams. Oh my god, you stupid fish. I don't have any extra beam damage, so he is gonna be a little bit tougher than usual. So a little bit of extra health is not something I'll turn down. Which is why I'm kind of just doing these checks that are on the way, you know? See if I can find a beam, see if I can find health. The only thing I don't want to see at this point is really Wave Beam. Because Noodle Beam is so bad. Really shocked we didn't find power bombs. It's a very uncommon to not find power bombs when you do a split power bomb seed. I can't even get that. Screw Attack really invalidates this game, as it does with most Metroids. Did Zell start a timer for this? Okay, he did. I can go beat the game, but I'm gonna waste a little bit of time so we can stay within what I said this would take. So we're gonna go clear out Sector 2 here. Hopefully find some beams. Waste time percent is what we're doing now. So for fun fact, those of you who have played this game, there's a recharge room right here. A lot of people don't know about that one. I sure didn't. Whole lot of nothing down here, though. E-tank? Oh, God. I've never seen this room like this. Alright, there was absolutely nothing in Deep Sector 2. That really makes sense considering there were 3 majors at the start of it, though, so... Can't exactly be too upset. Oh, a major. Beam? Yes! Okay, I'll take that. That's fantastic. The one beam that really makes a huge difference. Light beam. Just triple your damage output, forehead. Alright, let's go beat the game. Speeds damage into 3. So it probably does normally, but the way Plasma Beam works is it does damage per frame the beam is hitting to the enemy. And since we're basically hitting the enemy 3 times more than we would per frame, now that we have White Beam. I don't think I'll need this, but maybe I'm that rusty. That was insane. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make my missiles line up on the same frame so they hit the boss at the same frame and do double damage. I'm very bad at it. I don't know anything about how to actually do it. I just know it's speedrunner tech. So I figured I attempt it, and, you know, if it doesn't go great, it doesn't go great. I'm still doing the optimal damage with a single shot. What controller to use? I'm using a 360 controller. The D-pad is not good for GBA games. I will say that. It is not good. But since it's a 360 controller, it just works really well innately with Windows, and basically every game ever has support for it, so I never need to worry about that. Alright, we're gonna go for Swag Spark. Ah, we didn't get it. So, fun fact, this boss, usually in the normal playthrough, like, you get your orange suit back and you get your ice beam back, and it's like, oh, ice is good against Metroids. That's the whole point of ice beam. Turns out, it's actually your suit being colored orange, which is the flag for being able to damage this boss. So it doesn't matter that I don't have Ice Beam, because Ice Beam's an item in the pool, and you just don't need it. Good fight, nerd. And time. Alright, so that was an extreme Jet Seed, because Plasma and Charge were super early. Hopefully it killed enough time for the next runner. But yeah, that's the end of what I've got to show. Thank you guys for having me. I hope everybody enjoyed the watch and the runs. Did we find a time? Excellent. I don't really have anything that would fill like a 10-minute gap anyway, so. Do 100% run now? Of what? Fusion or SMT5? Because, I mean, I've done both. Stupidly enough, but, you know. I'm good. I'm good whenever you're ready, P. Also, Deer Force.